Hello y'all, and welcome back to another video of Look Be a Landlord. We're still playing the cog symbol mod. I'll show them details up on screen here. But basically it's a mod that adds a very rare symbol called the cog. This symbol doesn't give any coins itself, but it does double the coins that all the symbols around it gives. So basically a buffing capsule that doesn't disappear. So a very strong symbol. We are on floor number 12 here. The big change here is that you get one less essence open from emails. So yeah, could make a difference. Does make it harder, but only a little bit. Let's jump in. Let's see what kind of run we have today. As always, if you're enjoying the videos, please give them an odd like. I'd appreciate it. And we get a beer and a dwarf to start off with. That means our early game should be pretty decent. I'll take a key as well. Do we go cultist? We had a pretty good cultist run the last time, so you know what they say. If you see a coal or a cultist before the first rent payment, I think you should probably pick it up. They have the most potential. We made the 25 rent payment with 5 left over. 5-sided dice is great, it's just worth 3 on average, and white pepper should probably be worth the most out of those 3. I'll take another 5-sided dice. Pretty decent. I'll take a milk for the cats. I'll take a big urn because it's worth 2 and has some interesting synergies. And yes, I could take a slot, again worth 2. Has some decent synergies. We made the 50 rent payment with 32 left over. 100 now due in 6 spins. I feel pretty strong, so I think I can take this essence capsule. I also wasn't that fussed about either of the other 2 symbols. I'll pick up this lucky cat as well. That probably means we're no longer going cultist, but that's okay. I'll take a Vite Stone. And I'll take... oh, I took a monkey there. Well, I didn't mean that, but I guess the monkey is okay. Don't want any of these. Let's just skip these ones. And I'll take a lockbox for the key. That's fine. I'll take a chemical 7, I guess, out of those options. And we made the 100 rent payment with 47 left over. 150 now due in 6 spins. I want to just take the guaranteed 30, I think so. Time capsule will give me, yeah, pretty much all of that is good. I'll take the time capsule. And green pepper. You have 3 the same symbols. I think this works with duds, so this should just be 3 every turn for as long as we have duds, right? Let me just check that. Yep. Yeah, so that's just a guaranteed 3 per turn, which isn't too bad. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Time capsule gave us something. We hit the lockbox. Time capsule probably gave us a beer, I'd say. I don't think I had a beer. Let's skip this. We're pretty strong anyway. We'll make the next rent payment with no problem. I'll take another essence capsule because of that. A peach versus a mouse. Probably not going to see too many cheeses because we're stacking luck with the cats. So I'll take the peach. I'll take a coconut half for the accidental monkey that I picked up. And let's pick up a removal capsule. They'll probably come in handy later on. We made the 150 rent payment with 98 left over, so we're doing pretty well. 225 due in 7 spins. Swapping device essence with dwarfs is fantastic. It's pretty good with monkeys as well, but definitely worth taking with dwarfs. And dwarven anvil just to improve that synergy. I'll take a rabbit for some late game scaling, and checkered flag is great with the slots. That's pretty good. I won't use the swapping device yet. I suppose I could have used it with the monkey, but I don't think I need to. I'll take another rabbit to get worth. They're worth 3 eventually. Don't need to swap anything. I'll take a tedium capsule, I guess. I don't particularly need any of these. Let's re-roll. Definitely don't want any of them. Okay, wine is fantastic. This is what we've been waiting for. We're just going to wait for the wine to be next to the dwarf. I'll take a white fruit, I guess. Let's remove the... I should have removed the cultist. Let's remove the cultist so we don't forget next time. And we made the 225 rent payment with 77 left over. 300 now due in 7 spins. So I want another rabbit. guess so. And a dwarven anvil is fantastic. This will give me a massive amount of money from the wine. Pizza the cat would have been okay because we probably would draft more cats, but dwarven anvil is okay right now. I'll take another wine over lucky capsule. Was that the correct decision? Perhaps not, to be honest, but was the dwarven this will get us pretty far, but it's not going to get us all the way. Like, it's not a late game scaling. Unfortunately, I can't get two separate uses out of this, so I'm just going to have to go with one massive one. 366 though, that'll get us, as I said, pretty far. Let's skip these, we don't need to swap anything else. We've lost all our duds. I'll take another chemical 7. I'll take another wine, that's great. How much is a dwarf? Just given 3 by base, that's pretty good. I'll take another chemical 7 for our third chemical 7. Drop the dwarf and the wine for 246. That's such a massive payout. We made the 300 rent payment with 700 left over. We're so strong at the moment. I'm really tempted to get happy hour, but dishwasher essence is probably better. Actually, lucky carrot essence is probably the best. We are looking for a very rare symbol, so definitely worth picking up. I'll take another essence capsule. I'll take triple kinds, I guess, is okay. Rusty gear, we don't really have 3 of anything. I'll take triple kinds. Oh, we do have 3 rabbits, I guess, so those triple kinds is decent. I'll take a big urn because we have a bunch of empties, so we might as well take something to put in it. I'll take another cat for the, what's that, lucky cat? The lucky cat bonus, 42 per turn. There's an occultist, we don't want it. I'll take a Void Stone. Don't want any of these, we'll skip. I guess I could have taken the banana for the monkey, but it's not great. I'll take another essence capsule. We're very strong at the moment, so we want to snowball into getting even stronger. I was just taking a drink of water there. Remember to stay hydrated, guys. We'll take another essence capsule following the same principle. You keep saving this swapping. I could take another dwarf there, just worth 3 each, so worth taking. And you made the 375 rent payment with 602 left over. 450 now due in 8 spins. Do we want Birdhouse? Not particularly. Do we want Curse Katana? I guess we could pick that up. Ninja and Mouse. If we're going to go Ninja, we'd want 2 mice, 2 ninjas and 1 mouse. A bit of a setup, but on the other hand, I suppose we could do Wildcat actually, is probably better. Let's take... I'm looking at Checkered Flag Essence, but it's not great with the slot. It's really only good if you have Robin Hood. Well, oh, because this is already given 1 every spin. Okay, so I'll just take Lucky 7 Essence. I'll take a Bartender, that's fantastic. Barrel of Dwarfs, you could destroy the Dwarfs. Destroy it. That would fill us full of... That could be really good with the Bartender, actually. You don't want 7 Dwarfs though, that just blow up my deck immensely. Probably don't want it. I'll take Conveyor Belt though. Bartender, adding more alcohol is excellent. I can't believe I was even considering Barrel of the Dwarfs. I don't need to swap anything. You don't need any of this. Well, is this our very rare symbol? No. I could take a coconut or wildcard. Wildcard is really good if we can get it working with the dwarf. That's really good. Respin, we don't need to respin anything. Don't need to swap anything. We could take the hooligan for the 2 urns. Let's remove the cherry now, and I'll remove the pearl as well. I'll take another cat. 3 cats. Lucky cat should be pretty decent. Take a milk for the cats, I guess. Okay, 75 on that spin. We could take another slot, but we don't need to. Okay, this is our very lucky, very rare watermelon. Not particularly what I'm looking for. Midas Bomb is interesting. We do have the oil can and the swapping device, so we could really use it to clear out a lot of, well, the duds maybe. Is that worth doing? Probably not. Let's reroll for a mega chest. Sure, I'll take it. I mean, say Midas Bomb came in here, where would we put it? Suppose we could take out all of these. Lose a rabbit, which would be a bit sad, but that'd be alright. Take out all of these. There's a few places we could have put it actually, so yeah, maybe Midas Bomb was a good idea. Doesn't really matter. We made the 450 rent payment with 569 left over. We have no gems, so Cleaning Rag, one of the few runs where Cleaning Rag Essence is not great. Red Suits, also not great. I think I'll just take Grey Pepper Essence. A bit boring, but there you go. I'll take Time Capsule Essence. Hopefully it gives us a wine. And I'll take Treasure Map. Let's skip all these. So we got milk and a chemical 7 there. Let's skip these. There is a ninja, but there's also coconut. I'll take the coconut. If I respin this and then I swap these two, we should get quite a lot. 340 from that monkey, and then 340 from the wild card next to it. It's pretty good. Can't complain with that. Don't need to respin anything. I'll take an item capsule. We have a martini now, which... see how much the martini gives actually. 3. Not great. Okay, we have a beer, so we're going to want to keep an eye on that. I'll take another item capsule. I'm kind of ignoring this ninja mouse thing. Well, we didn't pick up the... kind of hoping to get the dwarf next to the beer, but it didn't work out. I'll take a buffing capsule, I guess. Where's my beer? It hasn't rolled in, that's okay. We made the 575 rent payment with 1,174 left over. 650 now due in 9 spins. Name, actually, not this run, I don't think. Let's reroll. A dove is pretty good though. I'll take that. I'll take dark humor, sure. Let's remove. What do we want to remove? Probably this hooligan now, actually. We've gotten rid of all of our urns. I'll just take a white stone. Where is my beer? We want the beer in the same column as the dwarf if we can. I'll take a key. Let's put you... oh, whoops. I'm going to move the mega chest. I think this should give me 400, right? 200. So it's only things within that column. Let me double check this. Symbols in the respawn column. Oh, I should, so, well, that wouldn't have worked to move the key. That's okay. So I need to make sure that when I'm using the oil can essence, I need to use it on the dwarf. That is perfect. Let's see how much this gives us. 492. Fantastic. I'll take another bartender. This is great. Don't need to swap anything. Don't need any of that. Let's respin. Don't need to respin anything. I'll take another beer. Okay, let's respin this column. Let's swap these two. That's fantastic. It should be a massive amount. 612. He did drink 2 beers. Key. I don't need a key. Let's respin this column. I'll swap this one into this one, I think. That should work. 252, and it was next to a wild card. We made the 650 rent payment with 3,050 left over. I'll take purple pepper for the guaranteed 50. I'll take a bartender or silver arrow. These are all good. I'll take another bartender. Let's take black pepper, I guess. Occasionally will give me one. Don't need to respin anything. I'll take a wealthy capsule. I only have one Alcan essence use left, so there's a geologist, sure, for some late game scaling. Why not? Let's we don't need another cat, I don't think. I'll take a buffing capsule. Let's see if we can get you next to the wine. We didn't manage, but that's okay. Comedian with dark humor does work with wines. I'll take a comedian. That buffs a few things that we have going on. Student bartender, it's pretty good. Take a wealthy capsule. I don't need any of this. Let's take an essence capsule. I'll take another void creature, I guess. Our dove is finally growing. And we made the 700 rent payment with 3,131 left over. 777 now due in 10 spins. I'll add conveyor belt essence. I'll add another bartender. I'll add big symbol bomb. Let's start removing things. I think the monkey is time to go. Big symbol bomb. Milk is okay. Do I want another comedian? Not particularly. I'll skip it. Skip this as well. I'll take a removal capsule. That's great. Billionaire, we don't have any way of getting rid of it, so let's get rid of the peach. Is only worth 2. Let's take a buffing capsule. Let's take a pirate. Sure, I know there's a bit of anti-synergy with the dwarfs, but that's alright. I'll take a Kine for the pirate. Take a shiny pebble for the geologist. I'll take a time capsule. Pretty much everything it gives us will be good. Take a wine for the dwarfs. Shouldn't last long. 2 dwarfs got the wine. But even without the swapping device doing crazy things with the dwarfs, they're still good. Let's take a... I don't particularly want another dwarf. I think 4 bartenders to 2 dwarfs is pretty decent. I'll take a tedium capsule. And we made the 777 rent payment with 3,448 left over. This was a fantastic run, very, very fun. If you get swapping device essence early on and you have a dwarf in your deck, it's just almost a free win. Even if you get swapping device essence early on, it's worth drafting a dwarf. It does work with monkeys as well, although not quite as well because they're only a 6-time multiplier instead of a 10-time. And picking up Dwarven Anvil essence, and we picked up Dwarven Anvil itself, didn't we? Pretty sure we did. And then we were also offered what's the one? Happy Hour essence as well, so we could have picked that up and gone completely mad. But very, very good run. I'll leave it there for today, and we'll be back tomorrow to continue our search for the cog symbol. Didn't see it today, though we did see a few very rare symbols. Until tomorrow, guys, take care of yourselves, and cheers for now.